What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a super exciting video. I'm going to be talking about and sharing my tips and tricks on how to thrive in your 20s. I'm just at the beginning of my 20s, but I love it. I think it's such a great time of your life because you have the freedom of kind of exploring, trying new things, really being selfish, messing up. But then on the other hand, I think it's also really important to kind of take advantage of your 20s to build a good foundation for your future. So this video is kind of a mixture of both. I'm gonna try to cover everything, but obviously I can only do so much in like a 10-15 minute video. So if you want me to go more into detail about each of these topics, let me know. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Nika. You can subscribe if you like this video and also check out my Instagram. I'll have it right here. I'm also publishing a book. It's coming out on the 15th of October. It's a collection of poetry and prose called My Garden of Flowers and Broken Pieces. When it's up, there's gonna be a link. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm done rambling. Let's get into the tips. Okay, my first set of tips are all about building financial independence and also, maybe more importantly, financial responsibility. So my number one tip is to just start budgeting. Seriously, it's not that hard. It's also weirdly addicting, especially if you're trying to save for something. It's just so thrilling seeing that pile or that account grow. And it also gives you confidence and you feel just better about yourself. It's great, honestly. So basically, you write down how much you earn every month and then how much you want to spend in certain categories of your life. So let's say your categories are housing, eating, drinking out, groceries, personal spending, like whatever. Just create different categories and set a budget of how much you can spend in that category and then stick to it. A great channel that I love is a channel by Asia Dang. I'll link everything that I talk about below, but she basically does budgeting videos and she shared her whole journey of paying off her debt. So she's just a great person to be subscribed to. She constantly keeps you motivated and you can learn a lot from her. So I definitely recommend checking her out. My second tip is just to create a better mindset about money, a more abundant mindset about money. And I'll just recommend this book. Honestly, this is so great. There's so many resources out there about this, but this is my favorite one that I've personally seen. So this is You're a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Honestly, it's funny, it's great, it's to the point. It's not like one of those intimidating financial books at all. Anyone can read this and understand this and have a good time as well. And it's, I think, life-changing. So definitely check this book out. Also, Dave Ramsey's 7 Baby Steps are great if you're starting out on your financial independence, responsibility, freedom journey. I'm currently at step 3. It feels great to like tick them off. Ooh. My last financial tip is to create multiple streams of income. This is actually not as intimidating as it sounds. Let's say you're a designer, you love your job, you work at a company, a 9-to-5, but you love what you do. And so why not do some freelancing design work on the side? Or let's say you work at a cafe, you love kids or you love dogs, and in your free time or on the weekend, you babysit or you walk dogs for money. There's so many things you can do and you definitely have skills that people would pay for, and so start using that. Okay, my next tip is all about creating a lovely, beautiful relationship with yourself. I'm gonna do a whole like really cool online retreat sort of thing where I'm gonna be teaching this in detail, so stay tuned for that. It's probably gonna be in the new year. But my tip might sound stupid, but it's actually genius in my opinion. And it's to date yourself. Just that. Instead of searching for the one or putting that responsibility on your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whoever, become the one. Like, date yourself. Be there for yourself when you're upset, just like you want your boyfriend to be there. Be there for yourself when you mess up. listen to yourself, take care of yourself, take yourself on dates, like just create that beautiful relationship within yourself. That's energy well spent, and you searching for someone outside of yourself a lot of the time ends in a lot of disappointment. So yeah, just treat yourself right, you know? Okay, my next tip is to create specific goals for yourself. This is very self-explanatory, but I personally like to create goals within the 6-month period. So in the next 6 months, I will achieve this, this, and this. And I like to create around 5, just so I always know what they are. I'm not writing a whole novel that I can't even remember. It's like 5 very specific things. Just sit down, write it all down, and then track them as you go every month. And you can create like baby goals out of those big ones in your monthly goal setting. I just think it's such a great thing to sit down before every month and kind of reflect on the past month and set yourself up for a good upcoming month with some goals and intentions. It feels good to feel like you know what you're doing and you have some sort of control over your life and your future. My next tip is something that I feel like is a constant learning experience as you go through the different periods of your life, but it's to create a more positive mindset about yourself and your future / your life. Obviously, this is a practice. It takes time, but it's so important to focus on it. A few things that really help me is creating a dream board and having it somewhere where I can see it. It just gives me positivity, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna achieve that. It makes me feel good about myself. Affirmations are great. You can write like affirmation reminders on your phone. You can write them every morning, repeat them to yourself in the mirror. You can listen to them on YouTube. There's so many different ones. You can type in like affirmations for financial freedom or affirmations for confidence, like whatever it is, and listen to them when you get ready. Like, it's so simple and it really sets you up to have a good day and to feel more positively about yourself and your life. Also, worth list. Hear me out on this. Seriously, it's a life changer. So I believe worth is inherent. We all have an equal amount of worth. It can't be taken away from you. It can't be added to you. We're all worthy. But we forget that a lot of the time, and so it's good to remind yourself. And so you can write down a list of 3 sections, or like 3 different lists. The first one would be your past contributions and successes. So an example is, I stood up for a kid that was being bullied when I was in middle school, or I got my dream job when I was 21, like whatever it is. And then the other one would be kind of like your talents, your characteristics that you like about yourself. So let's say I love that I'm a good cook, or I love how charming I am. I love that I'm intelligent or open-minded, that I get to put myself in other people's shoes, blah, blah, blah. And then the last one is your potential. So whatever that is, I have the potential to be an amazing, caring mother one day, or whatever it is. You can do a master one of your whole personality, or you can like section it off. So let's say I just got fired from a job and I feel horrible about myself. I would do these 3 lists in my career category. So I would write down why I'm so good at my job, how I have certain talents and characteristics that anyone would want when they're hiring me. My next tip, just seriously start taking care of your health. It's really not that hard. Like, you don't have to go to the gym every day and become that fitness junkie. Just going on a walk or having a 15-minute dance party, just start moving. Also start changing your diet slowly. So you can start with replacing your unhealthy beverages with healthier ones, drinking more water. Then you can move on to creating a more healthier breakfast. Just like section it off and tick off one at a time. It makes it less intimidating. It gives you the confidence when you create change, even if it's small. Like, those things add up, and they're not that small when you look at it. Like, you eat your breakfast every day. Changing just that does a lot. My next one is to start practicing self-exploration and self-awareness. You can do that through so many different things, like journaling, therapy if you can afford it, self-help content like YouTube videos, books, whatever you're into. You can't really change or heal something you don't acknowledge. And also like self-exploration and self-awareness makes you feel more confident, because you're like, I know myself. I know that this is my worth. I know that when I'm angry, I react this way. I know that when I get upset, I react this way. It makes your relationships healthier. It's just like one of the best qualities that you can have, to be self-aware and to be able to not just blame other people and be a victim, but also take a look at yourself and be like, where are my faults? Yeah, it just makes you feel like you know yourself, which is a great feeling. It makes you feel more confident. It makes you put up healthier boundaries. It's just honestly amazing. The next one is to start exploring your ways out of your comfort zone. This is something I definitely need to work on. I mean, obviously it's great to set yourself up for a good future and to work on your financial success and your success in general and your relationship with yourself, but it's also like important to play and to have fun and to laugh and explore and mess up. And so just get out of your comfort zone. When someone invites you somewhere and it's like, ugh, that makes me a little anxious, just go. You can always leave if you want, you know? Yeah, this is definitely something I'm working on and I'm not that good at yet. My last tip is to give love, share your abundance and your gifts, and remember the importance of connections and relationships, because they really are the most important and also the most beautiful part of life. I'm gonna finish this video with reading a quote that I like that I saw the other day. I really think the secret to being loved is to love, and the secret to being interesting is to be interested, and the secret to having a friend is being a friend. And I couldn't agree with that more. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Also, leave your #1 tip for your 20s below. Even if you're already like way past your 20s, that would be even better. I would love to hear it. And yeah, I love you very much. Thank you for listening, and I will see you soon. Bye.